agree. I'd wanna hold you just for a while and die with a smile. With the wind hand, I wanna be next to you. Wait, how much friends do I have on my friends list on PlayStation, I wonder? 700 something. Primo gems. We got some of that. Alright. Oh wait, we got more achievement thingies. No way. Oh wait, current wish. Oh wait, we can try out for Movika again. Yo, wait, we got free Prima gems from that. Let's go. Alright, okay, wait, I'm gonna go to the settings real quick, because I need to, like, put my audio all the way back up. Wait, you can buy acquaintance bait with actual money? Wait, you can, bro. I misclicked. Oh no. Oh wait, I'm not cooked. Wait, I get free resin for this? Wait. So wait, do I have to like just grind or? Oh, hi, Risco. Okay. Every 100 resin used. Every 100 resin used, I have to use like 100 resin or something. Alright, so I'll do this. Reward. I get more resin. Oh no, wait, it costs us that much resin.
Hold on to your hats. Opening box of Adepti tricks. Guys. Let's fly. Bullseye! Open fire! Open fire! Kills be gone. Up and away. Can't fall now. Bullseye! Bullseye! Done.
I give up on the Deminder. I leave them in.
name, Fortune Preserver. Hey. Fast. Life goes on. Wow. Wheel of life. Rise. Wow. Take me up! Let's rock! Add astro. Add astro. Thank you for
D-Look, a monster.
Bro.
Not interested in idle chit-chat.
Bro.
If you have things you want to get
Bro.
done, let me know.
Bro. 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 Are you serious? I really thought. Bro, I got D-Luke instead. That's crazy. Well, yippee, I guess I got a new 5-star.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
What's our objective?
As you wish.
I've genuinely never seen worse builds or teams. No offense, broken heart. I was bored, so I decided to join stream. Thumbs up. Gladiator on a bow character.
1, 2, breathe. One, two, breathe. 3, 4, and
And lil bro, I am not impressed by a build kicky with no crit rate.
good eye.
Lost myself long ago, if I allowed myself to be led by the whispers of the abyss.
Wait, she looks like... Is that Escoffier?
Escoffier's back? Yes! I've missed...
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I messed up your order.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. Maybe the taste is a little off, but if you hadn't brought it up, I don't think I would have noticed.
But...
A duck walked up to a lemonade
please,
stand and said to the
have to
man
forgive
running the
me or
stand,
Chef
"Hey,
is
got
gonna-"
any grapes?"
Okay.
The man said,
I
"No,
know.
but I have
I'll
lemonade, do you
kneel
want?"
before you.
What the heck?
Get up, Monica! Can't you see that you're just making your customer feel more awkward?
Escoffier?
If you want forgiveness, then do what any self-respecting chef would do. Make the dish again. And this time, get it right. You cannot go begging your customers to feel sorry for you.
Savannah said that I'm not allowed back in the kitchen until I've corrected my mistake. But if I can't go back into the kitchen, I can't do the dish over.
That's some backwards logic. How can you fix your mistake without being allowed to cook? If this is what Fermat had to put up with, then no wonder he had a breakdown.
We apologize for interrupting your meal, sir.
It's fine. With my layman's palate, it's not like I can tell the difference anyway. I was actually quite enjoying my meal until she appeared out of nowhere and started apologizing. Gave me a bit of a fright, to be honest.
Oh, well, it's because Chef Savannah tasted a bit of the leftover soup from my pot and then threw me out of the kitchen.
Gosh, that's pretty strict. Has she always been that way? I don't recall things being like this when Escoffier was head chef here. I gotta say, you're all looking a little worse for wear these days.
I mean, Escoffier was strict too, but I think the difference is that her criticism was more constructive, so you knew what you did wrong and how to improve, and we all knew that it came from a good place. Chef Escoffier was hard on us because she truly wanted us to reach her level. But these days, whenever we make a mistake, we just get told to wake up, get your head in the game, or just do it again. And it's only gotten worse since word got out that Chef Escoffier had started working again in the Fleuve Cendre.
Monica, you don't need to call me chef. I'm not the boss here anymore.
Yeah, but through no fault of your own, what happened back then, that wasn't on you, and all of us know that. That banquet was a huge event, and so many staff were involved every step of the way. With so many moving parts, there's no way of knowing how that Lumiline ended up in the food we served.
Lumiline? What's that?
A new drug from the Fontaine Research Institute, produced from an extract of the Lumitoile. Apparently it sharpens the senses, so they used it to treat people with impaired responses to stimuli.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that. They found out you can use it as a flavor enhancer since it stimulates the taste buds. Makes things pretty addictive.
They also found that overuse can have mood-altering effects, and even lead to nerve damage. So it quickly ended up, unfortunately.
Everyone knows that in all likelihood, someone probably just purchased a batch of contaminated ingredients by mistake. But you took all the blame. We all know why. You just didn't want to see this turn into a place where tensions are constantly running high, because everyone's suspicious of each other all the time. And now look at you, a fry chef in the Fleuve Cendre.
What are you trying to say? Sure, the Spina's Tavern is no Hotel de Boer, but come on, it's not that bad, is it?
Oh, the Fleuve Cendre, you say? Great. That's where I'm dining from now on.
Monica, I'm very happy with my current job. And there's no changing the past. We just have to let bygones be bygones. Besides, at the end of the day, I was the head chef, regardless of whose mistake it was. Ultimately, the responsibility lay with me.
If only Savannah was half the boss you were.
I'm sorry? Do you have a problem with my conduct as head chef?
No. No, Chef.
So, you do remember who's boss? Escoffier? I thought you'd left this place for good. What are you doing back here?
What happened to you, Savannah? Why are you acting like this? When I turned this place over to you,
You made me the head chef and gave up your right to tell me how to do my job. You're not the boss here anymore, so stop acting like you own the place.
Whoa. Sounds like someone has a chip on her shoulder.
Oh, Savannah! My God, have you grown a temper since I last saw you? Have you put even half the amount of energy into improving your cooking skills, or are you still using the Pluie Lotus as an off-brand markup, thinking no one can tell the difference?
That's none of your business!
What happened to not storming in and raising hell?
Ho ho! I was not expecting to see something this spicy as soon as Escoffier returned.
Huh?
Aye, miladies. Might I make a
I
humble
commented on
suggestion?
something thinking
Given
it
that
was
we have
lit from the
ourselves a
live ring
tête-à-tête
around your
between
profile
chefs at the
loudly
Hôtel de
crying
Bord,
face.
I dare say it would be de rigueur to settle this the traditional way.
The traditional way? That can only
Alexis,
mean one
trust
thing.
me.
That's right! I'm talking, of course, about the tradition established by Modeste himself.
According to legend, the founders of Hotel de Boer, Modeste and Savelli, used this method to resolve all of their disputes. The cooking contest would decide who had...
Huh. It sounds like they had a lot of free time on their hands.
Ah, well, it might sound that way to us. But in fact, the cooking contest played an enormous role in motivating chefs to hone their skills, reaching new heights of excellence in the culinary arts. And indeed, the reintroduction of this institution in recent years has surely been instrumental in transforming the Hotel de Bord into the top-ranking restaurant in Fontaine.
Reintroduction? Someone brought it back?
Came on his best character trust.
What say you, Escoffier? Surely you of all people won't back down from this challenge. It was you...
Sure. Exhibition. If we're going to battle it out, let's put it all on the line. If I lose, it's up to you what happens to me.
I don't want anything to happen to you.
But if you lose, you hand over the Codex de Boer to me.
What? The Codex de Boer?
Only the legendary handbook written by the original head chef Modeste. It contains all his secret recipes, including Gâteau de Boer. It's the greatest treasure in Fontaine's culinary world, and only the present and former head chefs of the Hotel de Boer have the right to read it.
Present and former? Wait, but that already includes Savannah, though.
What do you want that old thing for? You have your own copy, don't you?
Don't take me for a fool. You know perfectly well what I mean. I want your copy, the original version, the one you took with you when you left us.
I'm sorry, I must be missing something. You know, there's no difference between the original and the copy, right? They contain the exact same recipes.
Stop trying to change the topic. What's wrong, Escoffier? Scared you're gonna lose to me? Or are you scared of me getting my hands on the original codex?
Savannah, you may remember that we gave her the original as a parting gift, to thank Escoffier for her years of service. Asking for it back feels a little,
Oh, I'm sure it won't be an issue, as long as both sides agree to the terms. Those were your words, weren't they? And as for the contest itself, let's make it a bake-off. Gâteau de Boer, per the recipe in the codex. Well, Escoffier, you against me. Are you in or out?
You sound surprisingly confident. Alright then, let's see how much you've actually grown. I hope you surprise me, Savannah. I'd hate to find out that all you've learned after this long is how to chew people's heads off.
Believe me, I'll show you.
Escoffier,
Hi, Nate.
are you sure this is a good idea? You accepted her terms a little hastily.
When will Lenny and Lynette do another
Oh, it'll be fine. Let's head back to the Fleur of Sandra so I can get prepping.
So, this whole bake-off thing kind of came out of nowhere. Was it really sensible to just go along with it?
Well, I got a sense that she's holding something back. But we chefs always express ourselves in our cooking. So if she won't talk, this might be the best way to find out what's really going on with her.
Huh? Holding back? Sure didn't sound that way to Paimon.
Escoffier only picked up on it because she's the same way. Always closed off, never letting you know what she really thinks.
That's patently false, at least where your macarons are concerned. I've been nothing but truthful with you about the disgraceful amount of sugar you use.
Okay, that's one case where you can keep your thoughts to yourself.
Oh, that? Well, it's not so much a recipe book as a diary of Modest's adventures. Back in the day, he and his good friend Savelli explored far and wide, partly adventuring, partly looking for new ingredients and developing new recipes. Their creations had an enormous influence on the course of Fontaine cuisine, turning it into a much more vibrant and diverse scene. For instance, legend has it that the original Gâteau de Bois was made using a special secret ingredient that Modeste discovered on one of his adventures. So rare was the ingredient that they could never make more than 16 slices of the cake per day. But everyone who tried it claimed that it was one of the most blissful and invigorating things they had ever tasted. Modeste and Savelli went on to found the original Hôtel de Bois, which catapulted them to stardom in Fontaine's culinary world. Especially Modeste. He was hailed as a once-in-a-generation genius, and over time, the recipes from his adventure log became known as the Codex de Bois.
Ah, Paimon's heard this kind of story before. Armed with the Codex, the Hôtel de Bois took its rightful place as the finest restaurant in...
What? No, of course not! Cooking is a constantly evolving art form. How could any restaurant survive if they only served food that was pop anyway? Never mind centuries. And that was it. Even then, it still...
Oh!
Yes, well...
Case in point. Even the Gâteau...
Wait!
It did. But, like I said, it's a dusty old book now, and the records aren't as legible as they once were. Not to mention that there's no way of finding the secret ingredient Modeste wrote about. So, reimagination is right. I consulted some historical records and took what I could from the Codex.
Records.
But as for why we gave...
Records, not record.
Hey now, just think.
Stop yapping!
Before I left...
The girls are yapping, chat.
It may be from...
you...
What?
Who knows? It means vesting her in this bed. However much she's changed...
Well...
Let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Now, if I had...
Well, that's easy.
Well, I have heard the truth. As well as a warrior. But be warned, I will hold you to exceptionally high standards. Think you're up to the task?
Oh, count me in too. Even if it means competing against...
Confident.
I've always called it chopping stuff up, not mise en place. But it's basically the same thing, right?
Oh, Navia. The difference in your case is that mise en place is chopping stuff up with... Looks like you found that easier than I expected.
Yeah, thankfully it was pretty straightforward in the end. You made it sound like we'd be carving statues out of fruits or something.
Well, brace yourself, because the next step is anything but straightforward. I'll be using this a kind of special food processor I got the Fontaine, but this isn't exactly standard kitchen equipment, so that probably didn't make a whole lot of sense.
Custom-made equipment from the Fontaine Research Institute, huh? That's some pretty high-tech food prep. Carmen's never used anything this weird before. Cool. No, weird.
And inspired the launch. The device isn't cold enough yet. I need to reduce the temperature. And done. These are the flavor compounds extracted from our ingredients.
Wow! Even the smell is so much more...
Absolutely. I'll demonstrate again. Now, slowly and carefully, not a drop. That didn't count. I was expecting... And voila! Now it's your turn. But the Traveler's work was surprisingly good. Are you sure you've never done this before? You got almost perfect results on your... Oh, well, they do say adventurers are multi-talented folks. Now, alright, now for the part I've been looking forward to. I want each of you to cook some... That's right. How's it going? Have you picked a dish yet? I know this doesn't represent what you're capable of. Try again, and this time. How's it going? How's it going? I know this doesn't represent what you're capable of. Try again, and this time, I want to see you make a... How's it going? Have you... How's it going? Take me up!